to root 3. Find the value of theta. Now first thing I'll do is I'll transpose this 2 on the other side. So I'll get sine 2 theta is equal to root 3 by 2. But sine of what is root 3 by 2? Sine of 60 degrees is root 3 by 2, which means 2 theta equal to 60 degree, which means theta equal to 60 by 2, that is equal to 30 degree. So the answer is 30 degree. Alright. And now the second question they had given us was sine a equal to root 3 by 2. Find the value of 2 cot square a minus 1. Now there are two ways you can do it. The long way would have been, you know sine a, you would have drawn the triangle, found all three sides, then substituted over here. But since we have learned special angles, sine a is root 3 by 2, which means what? A is equal to 60 degree. So here all we have to do is substitute instead of a 60 degree minus 1. Right? So 2 cot square 60 minus 1. Now cot square 60 is nothing but cot 60 whole square. So how much is cot 60? Tan 60 degree is root 3, which means cot 60 degree will be 1 by root 3 whole square minus 1. So when I take square, it will become 2 into 1 by 3. 1 square is 1, root 3 square is 3 minus 1. So this basically becomes 2 by 3 minus 1. So taking LCM by 1 into 3 into 3. So what do we get? 2 minus 3 by 3, which is equal to minus 1 by 3. Now the third problem, they have given us cosec theta is 13 by 12 and they have asked us to evaluate this. So in this problem we have to do the triangle. Let us take this angle as theta. Cosec is reciprocal of sine. Sine is opposite by hypotenuse. So cosec will be hypotenuse by opposite. So hypotenuse by opposite. Using Pythagoras theorem, this square minus this square will give us this square. So if you use Pythagoras theorem, you will get 169 minus 144, that is 25. So this will be 5x. Alright. So we'll get, using Pythagoras theorem, this side as 5x. Now we just have to substitute 2 sine theta. Sine is opposite by hypotenuse. So 12x by 13x minus 3 cos theta, adjacent by hypotenuse. So 5x by 13x by 4 sin theta, that is 12x by 13x minus 9 cos theta, that is 5x by 13x. So x cancels everywhere, right? So we get 2 into 12 by 13, that is 24 by 13 minus 3 into 5 by 13, 15 by 13 whole by 4 into 12 by 13, 48 by 13 minus 9 into 5 by 13, that is 45 by 13. Now since both denominators are same, LCM is 13 itself, right? So this will become whole by 13 and this also will become whole by 13. And 13 and 13 will cancel. So what do we get? 24 minus 15 is 9 by 48 minus 45 is 3. So the answer is 3. 1s are 3s are. So the answer is 3. Alright guys, now the next question, they have told us cosec a minus b is 2 and cot a plus b is 1 by root 3. Now cosec is reciprocal of sine and reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. Sine of how much is 1 by 2? Sine 30 is 1 by 2, which means cosec 30 will be 2 by 1, that is 2, which means a minus b is 30 degree, right? Similarly, cot a plus b is 1 by root 3. Reciprocal of cot is tan. Reciprocal of 1 by root 3 is root 3 by 1, which is root 3. Tan of how much is root 3? Tan 60 is root 3, which means cot 60 will be 1 by root 3, which means we get a plus b equal to 60 degree. Now elimination method, while adding this will cancel, I'll get 2a equal to 90. So a equal to 90 by 2, 45 degree. Now we have a minus b equal to 30. So 45 minus b equal to 30 degree. So b I'll take that side, this side. So 45 minus 30 equal to b. So b equal to 15 degree. So we got a as 45, b as 15. Alright guys, now next question, they have given us sine square by cos square plus cos square by sine square and we have to prove it equal to something, 1 by sine square cos square minus 2 or 2 minus 1 by sine square cos square. Since there is no tan and cot on the right hand side, I will not convert this to tan square and cot square. It is of no use, right? So what I will do is I will take LCM. So what will be the LCM? Cos square A into sin square A, right? Here into sin square A, here also into sin square. Similarly, here into cos square, here also we have to do into cos square. So what will I get? Sin square A whole square plus cos square A whole square. Now this is of the form a square plus b square. If you remember, a square plus b square equal to, again I'll use a plus b whole square minus 2ab. I'll not use a minus b. Why? Because when I use a plus b, I'll get sin square plus cos square, which I can make it 1, right? So a plus b whole square minus 2ab, that is minus 2 sin square cos square by sin square cos square. A, everywhere a, I just written this. Now sin square plus cos square is 1, 1 square is 1 minus 2 sin square a cos square a. Now this will be whole by sin square a cos square a. I can split it. I can write it as 1 by sin square a cos square a by, and minus 2 by sin square a cos square a. So I have split the denominator. So numerator. So now this and this cancels, ones are ones are ones are ones are. So I get 1 by sin square a cos square a minus 2. Now guys, before I solve the next problem, a lot of students ask like, how can we get the idea in exam suddenly? How will we know what trick to use? Guys, I am telling you, in trigonometry or in general in mathematics, ideas will come only if you practice. Need to solve as many problems as possible. Once you practice enough, slowly your mind will start picking things up faster, and you'll start getting ideas of how to solve the problem. Then you don't even have to do trial and error, because once you have solved so many problems, lot of problems are similar to each other. So you'll start understanding which tricks to use when. Alright guys, now the next question is this, and they have asked us to prove whether it's equal to 1 or minus 1. So since everything is I'll convert everything to sine and cos. So cosec I can write it as 1 by sine A minus sine A, and this I can write as 1 by cos A minus cos A, and tan A can be written as sine A by cos A, and plus cot A can be written as cos A by sine A. Now guys, 1 by sine A, when I take LCM, by 1 into sine, up also into sine. So I get 1 minus sine square by sine A, right? 1 minus sine square A by sine A, into, again here by 1 into cos A into cos A. So I get 1 minus cos square A by cos A, right? Into, now when I take LCM, here into sine A, here into cos A. So into sine A, sine square A plus into cos A into sine A, cos A cos square A by sine A cos A. So we got this. 1 minus sine square can be written as cos square A by sine A, and this can be written as 1 minus cos square is sine square A by cos A, into sine square plus cos square is 1, so sine A cos A. So one cos and one cos will go, one sine and one sine will go. Again another one more cos and one more cos will go, one more sine and one more sine will go. So we get 1 into 1 into 1, which is 1. Alright guys, now the next question, they have sec theta plus tan theta by sec theta minus tan theta. Normally, and on the right hand side there is sine and cos. Normally we would have converted to sine and cos, but right now I will not convert it now, because I have observed something. We have sec theta minus tan theta. So first thing we'll do is take conjugate, that is a plus b into a minus b. That is what we'll use. So up also we get a plus b sec theta plus tan theta. Up and down we have multiplied. So this will become sec theta plus, or wait, I'll write directly. This is sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta plus tan theta. So sec theta plus tan theta whole square, of the form a plus b whole square. So that will be a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? And down what we get is a minus b into a plus b. So a square minus b square. So sec square theta minus tan square theta. If you observe, this is nothing but 1 because 1 plus tan square is sec square. So sec square minus tan square is 1. So you get by 1, which means this is the simplified form. Now I'll convert. Sec square theta can be written as 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, sec square theta can be written as 1 plus tan square theta plus tan square theta plus 2 sec theta tan theta. Oh, otherwise guys, for what is there on the right hand side, what I'll do is, I don't even have to, actually just now I observed it, I don't even have to open the brackets. The numerator will leave it as sec theta plus tan theta whole square. We'll leave it like that, and denominator you understood how we got 1. So now I'll convert inside. Here sec theta 1 by cos theta plus tan theta is sin theta by cos theta whole square. LCM cos theta is in the denominator, so LCM will be cos theta, so we get 1 plus sin theta by cos theta whole square. Very simple problem. All you have to do was take conjugate. Alright guys, now the next question is this. They have asked you to see whether this is equal to this. Now this is one of those questions where you have to manipulate on both sides. This you will understand when you do for left hand side, you will get a very simple thing. Now the first thing you could have thought of was taking LCM. It is of no use. You will not get a very simple answer. You will get a very complicated thing, and you will not even be able to get this in this form. So now the next thing what we do is, we'll take conjugate, or that a plus b into a minus b here. So I'll multiply this by cosec theta plus cot theta, which means up also I have to multiply by cosec theta plus cot theta, right? Similarly here I have to do on both sides, like I told you. Here I'll multiply by cosec theta minus cot theta, which means up also we have to multiply by cosec theta minus cot theta. So what will happen? Here I get cosec theta plus cot theta by a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, and here I'll take 1 by sin theta, I'll take sin theta up, it becomes minus cosec theta. Similarly here I'll take sin theta up, it becomes cosec theta minus, we get cosec theta minus cot theta by a plus b into a minus b, cosec square theta minus cot square theta. Now cosec square theta minus cot square theta is 1. So what do I have? Cosec theta plus cot theta minus, this becomes 1. So directly cosec theta equal to, similarly cosec theta minus, since minus is there I'll put bracket, cosec square minus cot square is 1. So what is remaining? Cosec theta minus cot theta. Now when I open this bracket, this will become minus, this will become plus, minus into plus minus, minus into minus plus, right? So plus cosec theta minus cosec theta cancels, I get cot theta, and here plus cosec theta minus cosec theta cancels, so I get cot theta. So yes, we have found LHS equal to RHS. So this is equal to this. The last problem in the test, they have told you tan theta plus sin theta is m, tan theta minus sin theta is n, and they have asked you to find whether m square minus n square is equal to 2 root mn or 4 root mn. So you have to find whether this square minus this square is equal to this or this. Now these kind of problems, don't worry, they have told you m square minus n square. So directly substitute. M is tan theta plus sin theta whole square, that is m square, minus n square tan theta minus sin theta whole square. Now this is of the form a plus b whole square. So I'll write this as tan square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 tan theta sin theta to ab, minus, since minus is there I'll put brackets, plus tan square theta plus sin square theta minus 2ab, that is 2 tan theta sin theta. Alright, so when I open the brackets, this will become minus, this will become minus, this will become plus. So this and this cancels, this and this cancels. I get 2 tan theta sin theta plus 2 tan theta sin theta. So 2 tan theta, 4 tan theta sin theta. Alright, now guys, we have to get root mn and root mn either in this case or this case. So how do I include root in this? Now we got 4 tan theta sin theta. So we can write it as 4 root of tan square theta sin square theta, right? So we can do this. Now I got tan square theta sin square theta. Now sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta, right? Now I got this. Now I'll open the bracket. So I get 4 into tan square theta into 1 tan square theta minus tan square theta 1 tan square theta into cos square theta. But what is tan square theta? Sin square by cos square theta. So cos square theta cancels. So I get 4 into root of tan square theta minus sin square theta. Now this is of the form a square minus b square. So I can write it as a plus b into a minus b. So I got this now, but this is m, this is n. So I got 4 root mn. So the correct answer is 4 root mn. Now we have come to the end of trigonometry module. Guys, make sure that you go through these modules again and again. Give the test as many times as possible. Very important chapter, like I told you. Hopefully we'll be able to come out with more tests. But for now, for beginning, I think these many tests, this much practice should give you a very good idea about the chapter. Alright, so this is the end of the most important chapter this year, which you have in maths, which is going to be very useful for you for next year.